Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a video today and I'm going to talk about people, human beings, individuals, persons, Homo sapiens, sentient beings, what have you. The topic is, what are we? And why are we the way we are? I was talking to my dear friend this morning and we was talking about how sometimes you can put too much out to help someone, and in the sequence you can put yourself out. You can put you out by trying to help somebody else out that may not even want your help, or may not even desire your help, or even need it, or is deserving of your help. But we help people anyway. We try to make people better. We try to make them out to be what we think they should be, instead of allowing them to be who they going to be. Just let them be who they are. We have no say over what they do, how they feel, what they think, where they go. But we want to control and dictate what they do. I myself has found out that the majority of people that I call friends are not my friends, never were. Whether it's on Facebook or real life. I have people right now to this very day, at this moment, on Facebook that are stabbing me in my back, talk about me like a dog, think very little of my intellect, and are very disrespectful in a silent way. I know them, and they know themselves too. They know who they are, so I don't have to call any names, cause the conscience already knows who you are. What do you do with a person like that? Well, you could do a couple of things. A couple of the things you could do are really no-brainers and really not worth it. That's like, you could argue with them, or you could try to kill them. It doesn't need to come to that. I mean, you don't need to harm somebody because they don't like you. You just basically leave their ass alone. You allow them to know that you're not a fool, that you're not stupid. But you don't have to tell them that you know. Just be calm, rational. Just be quiet. Because your enemy will show themselves. Your enemy will show themselves on who they are, what they are, without you doing a thing. They will tip their hand. Like they say, you tip your hand in a card game. You will therefore show the other players what you hold in your hand. You've been arrogant, braggadocious, and end up losing the whole game because you tip your hand. Human beings are very, very strange animals. Yes, animals. We claim to have intellect. We claim to have wisdom and knowledge. But the claim we make is inconsequential because we don't live our claims. It's to my best of my ability to therefore do all I can do, and it's of my best opinion that human beings are nothing but low-life dogs that don't deserve anything but a hard time. Because we don't love anything. We don't love the earth we live on. We don't love the people around us. We don't love our families. We don't love our environment. We're trying to go find if life exists on other planets in other dimensions. But we're not trying to do anything to sustain our life on planet Earth. We are against our own nature. We're against the nature of the planet. We're against the ecosystem. We're against all of it. The fish are no good. Most meats are contaminated. The earth is contaminated. The air is contaminated, polluted. The water is not drinkable. But we are very intelligent, and we are scientists, we say. Well, if we're such good scientists, why don't we invest some time in trying to fix the number one problem we have, and that's us? Why don't we try to help ourselves to become better human beings, then better people? Okay? And help ourselves to therefore use the earth to benefit ourselves and it, instead of using the earth to benefit ourselves and detriment it. All the scientists, they argue about the God existence and this and that. Does God exist? Who cares? What would it matter if we don't take care of ourselves? What would it matter if there's a God or not? Who cares? What's most important is how we look at ourselves and how we feel about each other. How do we therefore want to be healthy enough so we don't have to be on dialysis or have to be on high blood pressure pills or heart medicine or psychotropic drugs or what have you? If we spend as much time on our natural health as we do on pseudo shit, and yeah, I said pseudo, because anything that is omitting the truth in the light of humanity as a whole is pseudo. And most of the science or projects are run by the government anyway. So if you're putting your faith or whatever into that to get you over, you've already lost in the first place. We need to come together within ourselves and realize that if there's going to be a science, if there's going to be a science revolution, there's first got to be a human being revolution. And before that, there has to first to be a human being that's able to therefore counteract all this negativity. If we don't have the human being healthy and sound mind, we can forget it. We can forget it. But there's no science in the land I know of that's going to save ourselves. That's going to save us if we don't save ourselves first and put self ahead of everybody else and everything else. So human beings, get it together and stop being so obtuse and asinine. It's going to bury us all. It really is. And if we don't see it right now for what it is, regardless you're atheist or theist or deist, agnostic or gnostic, it doesn't matter what you have. We're goners. Use what you got to benefit yourself and not to bring detriment to other people. Because if you're trying to use what you got to bring heartache and pain and suffering to others, you soon will find yourself in the same condition. Have a good day.